Hey guys, before I jump into this review, I got a chance to see Foxcatcher obviously early this weekend, and there was a Q&A session with director Bennett Miller. He's one of my favorite directors. He's done Capote and Moneyball as well. I saw a screening of the movie in Hollywood, and he showed up after for the Q&A. It's really interesting, so click here to check that out if you want to see it. But as far as my thoughts about this movie, I loved it. I've been waiting to see this for a couple years. It was my 5th most anticipated movie of the year this year, and as the year progressed, I became more and more pumped to see it, just hearing great things about it and seeing more ads for it. As I'm sure you know, the movie is based on a true story that took place in the 80s and 90s, and it follows a gold medal winning wrestler, Mark Schultz, played by Channing Tatum. He has a brother, Dave Schultz, played by Mark Ruffalo, and together they're two of the best wrestlers in the world. They both won golds in the '84 Olympics. And as the story progresses, we're introduced to John E. DuPont, played by Steve Carrell. He's an eccentric millionaire of the famous DuPont family, a really wealthy family in the US. And he contacts Mark Schultz to move to his ranch outside Philadelphia, and basically he wants to train him to be the best wrestler in the world. However, DuPont is really unstable, mentally ill, and just goes off the deep end. So the story follows the relationship between DuPont and the Schultz brothers, basically. First of all, before I talk about anything else, the performances were great. Steve Carrell, particularly, he's going to be nominated for an Academy Award. He should be. He definitely has a chance to win. He just completely transformed himself and became this character. It was a really intense, dark role, and I lost myself in the character. I wasn't seeing Steve Carrell. I saw this character he was portraying, and it was really well done. Channing Tatum was good. I wouldn't say his performance was incredible. He did what he needed to do. I'd compare it to Ben Affleck's performance in Gone Girl, in that the performance was good. It was really solid. It just didn't blow me away. And then Mark Ruffalo's performance was really strong. Like I said earlier, I love the director Bennett Miller. I love all 3 films he's done, and I love his directing style. The movie looked beautiful. Some of the shots were just incredible. I did have one downside to the movie. I love the tone of the movie. I just think that a lot of the scenes just went on way too long, and a lot of the sequences, the pacing was really slow. And I think if that was sped up just a little bit, it would have elevated the movie even more and made it more impactful. And that was my only problem with it, which is why I gave the movie an A- rather than an A. It was still really good. I'd recommend all of you to go see it. I had huge expectations for the movie, and it lived up to those. It was one of my favorite movies of the year, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait for my friends to see it so I can talk about it with them. Like I said earlier, check out the Q&A with the director Bennett Miller if you want. Hit subscribe for some more movie fun, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Come bad boy.